Question 1. Under the National Safety Code, what factors affect a motor carrier's safety fitness rating? How well maintained the vehicles are. B. The age of the vehicles. C. The driving offenses of its employees. D. How often pre- and post-trip inspections are carried out. The answer is C. The driving offenses of its employees. Question 2. Are there particular hearing standards that must be met to obtain a commercial driver's license in Manitoba? A. Only with Class 1. B. Yes. C. No. D. With certain class of license. The answer is B. Yes. Question 3. What are the prerequisites for booking a Class 1 road test in Manitoba? A. Minimum I-lead time. B. Mandatory entry-level training. C. Minimum entry-level training. D. Maximum entry-level training. The answer is B. Mandatory entry-level training. Question 4. How can an employer obtain a copy of an employee's or potential employee's driving record? A. They call it in. B. They must show proof of employment. C. They must get written approval. D. None of the above. The answer is C. They must get written approval. Question 5. What is the minimum age requirement to operate Class 1, 2, 3, or 4 vehicles? A. 18 years of age. B. 21 years of age. C. 16 years of age. D. 17 years of age. The answer is A. 18 years of age. Question 6. A Class 2 license is primarily for driving which type of vehicle? A. Motorcycle. B. Bus. C. Tractor-trailer. D. None of the above. The answer is B. Bus. Question 7. What type of license is required to drive a bus with more than 24 passengers? A. A valid minimum Class 5 driver's license. B. A valid minimum Class 5L driver's license. C. A valid minimum Class 5I driver's license. D. None of the above. The answer is C. A valid minimum Class 5I driver's license. Question 8. What class of license is required to drive a semi-trailer truck? A. Class 3. B. Class 4. C. Class 2. D. Class 1. The answer is D. Class 1. Question 9. What are the requirements for obtaining authorized instruction in a specific class of license? A. Class 1. B. Class 4. C. Class 2. D. Class 3. The answer is A. Class 1. Question 10. For what weight limit is a Class 3 license required for operating a vehicle or a combination of a vehicle and towed vehicle? A. 3,540. B. 4,540. C. 5,440. D. 5,450. The answer is B. 4540. Question 11. What type of license must the accompanying driver have when someone with authorized instruction for Class 1, 2, 3, or 4 is driving? A. A valid driver's license and has held a minimum Class 5 driver's license for at least 3 years. B. A valid driver's license and has held a minimum Class 5L driver's license for at least 3 years. C. A valid driver's license and has held a minimum Class 5F driver's license for at least 3 years. D. None of the above. The answer is C. A valid driver's license and has held a minimum Class 5F driver's license for at least 3 years. Question 12. How long must applicants for a Class 2, 3, or 4 driver's license wait after receiving authorized instruction in that class before they can take a road test? A. 72 hours. B. 24 hours. C. A. 1 week maximum. D. At least 2 weeks. The answer is D. At least 2 weeks. Question 13. How far in advance can you schedule your driving test appointment? A. 6 weeks. B. 4 weeks. C. 8 weeks. D. 12 weeks. The answer is C. 8 weeks. Question 14. Why must commercial class drivers submit periodic medical reports? To ensure they have no medical conditions that may affect their driving ability. B. Every licensed driver in Manitoba has to do this. C. It's on the form. D. None of the above. The answer is A. To ensure they have no medical conditions that may affect their driving ability. Question 15. What share of Canada's greenhouse gas emissions comes from the road transportation sector? A. 18%. B. 12%. C. 30%. D. 21%. The answer is C. 30%. Question 16. How long must you wait after receiving a learner's license before you can take the road test for Class 2, 3, or 4 licenses? A. 10 days. B. 21 days. C. 14 days. D. 7 days. The answer is C. 14 days. Question 18. What type of vehicle is excluded from the air brake endorsement, even if the vehicle is equipped with air brakes? A. Drivers of Class 2 vehicles. B. Drivers of Class 5 vehicles. C. Drivers of Class 1 vehicles. D. Drivers of a Class 3 truck registered as a farm truck equipped with air brakes. The answer is D. Drivers of a Class 3 truck registered as a farm truck equipped with air brakes. Question 19. How much can driving on snow-covered roads increase fuel consumption? A. 3 to 7%. B. 8 to 11%. C. 15 to 20%. D. 35 to 40%. The answer is C. 15 to 20%. Question 20. How can drivers obtain an air brake endorsement? They must first be employed to drive an air brake-equipped vehicle. B. They must pass an online quiz. C. They pay the upgraded fee. D. They must pass a knowledge test and a practical test based on the air brake manual. The answer is C. 15 to 20%. Question 21. How long do you have to finish a knowledge test? A. 30 minutes. B. 25 minutes. C. 45 minutes. D. 20 minutes. The answer is A. 30 minutes. Question 22. The air brake test is conducted on a vehicle provided by the applicant and includes what components or procedures? A. Labeling all parts on a diagram supplied by the tester. B. Using the secondary names of each of the air brake parts. C. A practical demonstration of a pre-trip brake inspection, along with a verbal explanation of the air brake components and their functions. D. None of the above. The answer is C. A practical demonstration of a pre-trip brake inspection, along with a verbal explanation of the air brake components and their functions. Question 23. For Class 1, 2, 3, and 4 licenses, how long is the initial medical report valid? A. 3 months. B. 6 months. C. 8 months. D. 12 months. The answer is B. 6 months. Question 24. What is the duration of a license suspension for a second occurrence of impaired driving? A. 7 days. B. 15 days. C. 21 days. D. 10 days. The answer is B. 15 days. Question 25. Why is it important not to let the clutch out too slowly or only release it enough to prevent rolling when stopped on a hill? A. It's tough on the brakes. B. The vehicle has a greater chance of rolling away. C. It will cause the clutch to heat excessively and wear out prematurely. D. None of these. The answer is C. It will cause the clutch to heat excessively and wear out prematurely. Question 26. Under what circumstances are drivers and passengers exempt from wearing the complete seatbelt assembly in the cab or sleeper berth? A. Sleeping. B. Exempted by law. C. Over the age of 45. D. None of these. The answer is B. Exempted by law. Question 27. What is the recommended position for holding the steering wheel? A. 10 and 2. B. 9 and 3. C. 8 and 4. D. 11 and 1. The answer is B. 9 and 3. Question 28. Driver fatigue or extreme tiredness is estimated to be a factor in what percentage of all heavy truck fatalities? A. 10 to 15%. B. 30 to 40%. C. 25 to 35%. D. 20 to 25%. The answer is B. 30 to 40%. Question 29. What does ASD stand for in the context of measuring blood alcohol levels? A. Automatic screening device. B. Approved safety device. C. Approved screening device. D. Alcohol screening device. The answer is C. Approved screening device. Question 30. What is the length of the license suspension for a first occurrence of impaired driving if a person under the age of 16 is in the vehicle? A. 21 days. B. 7 days. C. 72 hours. D. 14 days. The answer is B. 7 days. Question 31. What is microsleep? A condition that a driver may experience when the driver has a lot of interrupted sleep the night before. B. When the driver pulls over to take a short nap. C. A short period of time, usually just seconds, when the brain tunes out what is going on around it. D. None of these. The answer is C. A short period of time, usually just seconds, when the brain tunes out what is going on around it. Question 32. At what distance from oncoming traffic should you dim your headlights? A. 250 m, B. 450 m, C. 350 m, D. 300 m. The answer is B. 450 m. Question 33. What is the required gross vehicle weight for buses and trucks to be equipped with 3 reflectorized devices meeting SAE standard J774 specifications? A. 4,500 kilograms or more. B. More than 11,365 kilograms. C. Less than 2,200 kilograms. D. Less than 4,500 kilograms. The answer is A. 4,500 kilograms or more. Question 34. How does accelerating smoothly impact a driver's control over the vehicle? A. Quick and hard. B. Short, quick bursts. C. Slowly and steadily. D. None of these. The answer is C. Slowly and steadily. Question 35. What is highway hypnosis, a condition that fatigue drivers may experience? Where they drive on areas of the highway they do not know. B. Where they are forced to drive at faster highway speeds. C. Where they become inattentive because of uninteresting terrain. D. None of these. The answer is C. Where they become inattentive because of uninteresting terrain. Question 36. What is the duration of vehicle impoundment if you are found driving while your license is suspended or you are prohibited from driving? A. A minimum of 45 days. B. A minimum of 30 days. C. A maximum of 10 days. D. A minimum of 60 days. The answer is B. A minimum of 30 days. Question 37. What is the length of a license suspension for a third occurrence of impaired driving? A. 21 days. B. 30 days. C. 15 days. D. 14 days. The answer is B. 30 days. Question 38. How far ahead should low beams illuminate objects to ensure safety and avoid blinding oncoming drivers? A. 50 m. B. 70 m. C. 90 m. D. 30 m. The answer is D. 30 m. Question 39. Due to the airbag, you should position your seat so that it is at least how far from the steering wheel? A. 18 centimeters. B. 15 centimeters. C. 35 centimeters. D. 25 centimeters. The answer is D. 25 centimeters. Question 40. How many levels does a tiered administrative license suspension reduce your driver safety rating? A. 12. B. 15. C. 5. D. 10. The answer is C. 5.